So the guys over at JSAUX are back with a new case for the Nintendo Switch 2 called the ModCase. Now, I've been looking forward to this ModCase since I saw it back in June this year, only because it has a whole bunch of customization options that you can attach some cool accessories to, especially the phone one. So at the back of the case, which I'll show you anyway in a bit, there's a little hole, and then you can basically slot these mods, they call them mods, into the back of the case. And you can also probably 3D print your own, which opens up a whole bunch of customization options for those who are looking for a little bit extra. I can't really think in mind what you would do, but if you have something in mind, yeah, I think let me know what you would create with this case. So let's just open it up. Essentially, this case is a combination of the split shell case, because it has the same front sort of design, but at the same time it's also got the same rubber grips, even though the rubber grips aren't really detachable like the split case. The brand says that when you buy this, it comes with different options and different mods. So I'm going to show you basically all the mods so that you kind of understand what you get with them. I think the brand really thought of everything here. I have packed this back up after using it for like a few weeks. So I'm not opening this for the first time, by the way. I'm just pretending I'm opening it for the first time. But the brand has really thought of everything. So on the top, you get that same shell that you find on the split case. As you can see, it's that same hard shell. And then it's also easily removable from the front to the back. And then inside here you get some brochures and instructions. Not that we're going to need them. I want to go through the mods first before we get into anything else, but let me show you the back. So this is basically the back of the case, the most important part. I like how the brand has done rubber here now, so it's not hard plastic, which was a problem on the split case because it ended up scratching the Joy-Cons when you slid them in. So this is nice and soft now. It also like bends a bit, so it's some sort of like versatility to it. At the back, this is where your mods go, so they all slide on essentially when you get them or when you make them or whatever. Yeah, so that's the back of the case itself. Pretty simple. I'll put the Switch 2 in it just now. Okay, so let's go through the mods first. You get the JSAUX ModCase with various extras, so be sure to check exactly what you get. On the website, it will list the bundle that you get. I'm going to show you all the mods you can get, so just kind of like reference them. The first mod is called the magnet mod. Okay, as you can see, this is a magnet here, and this is basically for your cell phone. You can attach this to the back of your phone if your phone hasn't got a magnet case. I use phones with magnet cases, so it should be fine. But if you don't, you can always use this sticker to turn your case into a magnet case. And then basically this clips onto the back of the case, and it becomes a little mount for your phone. So you can have your phone visible at all times when you're using the Switch 2. Really simple. So let's actually put the Switch 2 in the case in the meantime so we can put it together. It is quite a stretch, but it does go in and it stays in quite nicely. And then peel this over and peel this over. And then the case is in. It's such a good fit. You can see how sturdy it is here. It's just the Joy-Cons don't move. It's solid. All the buttons are visible. All the buttons are visible here. Everything just works. All the ports are visible. And then obviously you have your mod case. So the first one we'll do is a cell phone one. So it's designed this way. You slide this into the mod like that. And then you have your mod attached. And then if you use the magnet sticker, you put the magnet sticker on your phone. But if you don't use the magnet sticker, you basically just put your phone on. And then it's attached. Easy as that. And then you could essentially have your game map open and the phone attached to the case at the same time, and then you can navigate the game. Okay, so I've connected the Zelda Notes app to the game, and you can see that now I have my own little mini map happening on the game thanks to this mod case. This is probably the feature I would use the most, because when I was playing the game, I'm trying to do like 100% completion run, even though I'm a bit insane for doing that. But having to look up at the phone or like look at your phone on the side, you kind of lose track of exactly where your cursor is. But now with this right there above you, I think it makes for like a great way to keep track of your map. It the same time without having to like always glance down or glance to the side. And yeah, I think this is probably one of the mods that I would use the most, and it's pretty secure at the same time. As you can see, it's like stuck on there. It's not even coming off. It's really stuck on there. Obviously it's got something to do with your case. This is a Pura 80 Pro and a Pura 80 Ultra case because they sent me the wrong case. You could also just watch YouTube. I watch way too much Judge Judy when I'm doing like brainless gaming. Breath of the Wild is probably brainless gaming. We don't need to really think so much. To have like YouTube open while you're busy playing games just makes complete sense in my world. This is probably the best part of the case. I would leave this magnet phone thing on the whole time, really. Again, you just detach this, quite simple. Slide it to the one side and then it comes off. The next mod is the kickstand one. It's really nice. It's a really sturdy kickstand. Nice hinges on it, metal, good quality, and similar to the other one, you just slide that on and then you have your own kickstand that you can use to prop the Nintendo Switch up. You can use it to dangle it if you're into that sort of thing. You could put it the other way around, so perhaps like this way, and you can have it like that. It is a really nifty kickstand. I do like it, and it's solid and it's metal and the hinges are good. Okay, then you'll see these like watch-like straps. And before you get confused thinking, oh wow, you can turn your Switch into a watch, that isn't the case. It's basically a holder, so you can attach a battery pack to the back of your unit, or you could like put it on your arm like a watch, like so, like a maniac. I don't think that's going to work, but yeah. You can also attach it to maybe like an airplane seat in front of you to keep it dangling in the air while you fly so that you can play. You can attach it maybe to a car seat or like the headrest of a car, just to make sure that it's dangling in the air, I guess. I think that's probably what this is for as well. So yeah, so you would want to slap your battery pack into it. And then you have a battery pack. It's a bit loose, obviously you'll have it tighter than that, but you have your battery pack with you. If you're using it to charge at the same time, you could run a wire from there to the top charging port over there. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with this strap. But overall, this is probably my favorite case from JSAUX so far. I think outside of the mods, yes, the mods are like a big selling feature on this case, but I do think that the overall design is just super premium, and it feels so good in your hands. These rubber grips are really nice and sturdy. They fit in your wrists nicely. It's nice to hold. I have no complaints about the design already, and then the mods just make it so much better. If you're getting this, you want to get this mod because this is probably the best part about it. You can let somebody else watch your phone while you're playing. That's like babysitter gaming, but you can have somebody else looking at your phone while you're gaming. You can pick up the JSAUX ModCase from the official website. It starts at $29.99, and the brand has a number of bundles available. The one bundle includes the dock adapter for the Nintendo Switch. So I've reviewed this dock adapter for Switch 2. Check it out on the channel. But basically, this is a new product where you can attach it into a dock and extend the dock so that you don't have to put your Switch in the dock anymore. And then there's other bundles as well, which include the cell phone magnet connector and the strap and the kickstand. So just make sure that you know which bundle you're picking up when you pick it up. Be sure to check out the other reviews on the channel. I have the dock adapter up. I have the Obsidian IR anti-reflective screen protector review up. So be sure to check all that content out on the channel, and huge thanks to JSAUX for sending me all these new products to test out. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below. Until next time, farewell.